It's Angela Irene with Aged Goodness. Thank you so much for being here today. We really appreciate it. Guess what? We have another Goodwill Bluebox. This is the 5-pound repurposed jewelry, who knows what's in it box. This one is out of Nashville, Tennessee. I'm excited. We haven't received one from there. Last time was New Jersey. And, you know, everybody had their opinion on that one. And I was excited to try one from a different location. Let's see. This one sounds very loose, so we'll have to be surprised. And it is definitely loose. All right, well, here is our first. Oh, man. Okay, big knot right off. We're going to end up with a big old knot. All right, gang, this is our first impression. Looks like lots of color. All right, I'm excited. Let's dive in. Okay, after nearly 3 hours and tweezers and getting bit by one of those brooches pretty good, that was in the middle, our box is finally laid out. I had really hoped to be able to film and just open up, look at this great, right there, beautiful selection of single earrings for my single earring gals. This is all that is in the crafty pile. This was a fan-freaking-tastic box, other than being in one big old knot. That was the best knot I've had in a long time. It was very therapeutic. All right, let me get things moved around and let me show you up close and personal what was in the box. Okay, since I got bit by one of these guys when I was untangling, I thought I'd show these first and just get him out of the way. We have this beautiful little set of 3. They have these AB rhinestones. Boy, oh boy, they are adorable. They have the nice kind of riveting on the back here. Definitely older. This one here has this kind of Art Deco look to it. I mean, it's newer construction. You know, it's not like an old pin, but very cool looking. This has that nice little Victorian look to it. And, you know, a little more modern. This one I'm not even going to talk about. And then we have the cute little butterfly. And then, you know, I think somebody had made this, and boy, that's adorable too. So these are the pins. These are the nasty little fellows in the box. And let's get going on the rest. This box also has some really cute smalls. You know, this one with the faux pearl and the little crystals. It says sterling. Yeah, I don't think so. This is a nice little heart with the cross. And I'm loving this little enameled and silver tone butterfly. It's just part of the design. It's just really cute. You know, this one here with the rhinestone, this chain is really, really nice. This has almost kind of like that, you know, the Monet Napier type feel to it. It's a really nice little chain. How sweet is this? The little carriage and the horse. Almost looks pewter. You know, it's not marked or anything, but really cute. And this reminds me of something I would have worn in the 80s. A few more smalls. This single little rhinestone. Just very, very sweet. Great for layering. This is a nice little locket from Claire's. It has the little BFF and the Eiffel Tower. And this one, the yin yang. And again, this one's Claire's. This little one kind of has the dome effect, so kind of get like a bird's eye view of the world. This one's from Zad. This one is not marked. It has just a teeny bit of wear on the clasp. I usually don't show anything with wear, but I really like this one. It has the little pendant and the drop, and this is really a nice little heavy piece. And look at all of these champagne rhinestones. Gorgeous. I tell you, this box was loaded with little smalls. All right, this would be like a tennis necklace. Really pretty rhinestones, nice construction. It's newer, but it's still beautiful. This is absolutely adorable, and it's a little glass bottle. I made sure there's nothing in it, thank goodness. But you know what? It's not magnetic. I really don't think it's silver, but I don't want to scratch the living daylights out of it. It's just really, really cute with this amber glass, the white swirl. Like this piece a lot. This looks new, still has this tape on it. It has grandmother, and it talks about having a piece of their heart in heaven, and oi, oi. I don't want to start off the new year on a little bit of a, but you know, it really is a beautiful little sentiment. In the box had some fun bracelets. These little plastic briolets with all the faceting and the AB. I mean, you know what? I mean, it's an inexpensive bracelet, but it's a lot of fun. So was this one. This one is just kind of, you know, it reminds me of like Liberace. I mean, it has that brassy, bright gold and all of the bling. You know, this is just, you know, it's fun. And it has a nice little extender. So, I mean, heck, if you wanted to be really, really sassy and use this as an anklet, you could. I mean, it's just fun. A very classic stretch with the big pearls. You know, I mean, what's not to love about that one? And you know what? I think this may be my favorite. This gold, oh, it's nice. And it has the 3 X's and these gorgeous rhinestones. This bracelet is not marked. I don't know who would go through all the trouble, a fold over safety clasp, you know, who would go through all the trouble to have that much beauty and not put their name on it. And it looks like it's new. It doesn't look like this thing has ever been worn. Gorgeous. And then, you know, really a nice find for this box is an Alex and Ani bracelet. It still has its tags. This one says Alex and Ani Temple EWP Robin Rose Gold. So, you know, has these gorgeous little colored, I mean, look at how tiny these are. And I believe they're glass. I mean, they're kind of cold to the touch. I mean, they certainly may not be, but I mean, look at how tiny and beautiful. But with tags. What a nice little find. And then the camera stops. I'm telling you, I am not destined to film today. Okay, and then we had this bracelet. It is marked Sarah Coventry. It has the fold over safety. It has a safety chain. It has these beautiful, I think they're glass. I mean, they definitely feel nice. But look at the construction. This is Sarah Coventry. I mean, I'm not, you know, not an expert on Sarah Coventry. So I don't know if she had like a better best line going on or what, but you know what? This is a really, really nicely constructed piece. So I don't know if she had like an upper end, you know, like for higher priced department stores or something, but I think this could certainly be something like that, but it's really nice. Do you ever find like the cool bits and baubles and stuff from the bottom and you think, man, I like this stuff just as much as I like the jewelry? I'm telling you, I think one of the necklaces I'll show you in a minute, this pendant could have come off of that. They have beautiful, they look like art glass beads that have that nice little fade from blue to green. You know, I mean, it's silver tone. I mean, it is not, you know, I mean, artisan made, but the glass certainly could be. But I mean, it's totally adorable. I love this. And this orange moon glow. Talk about a nice little pendant. I mean, you could put that on anything. Same thing with this little gold square. This little silver tone with the channel set rhinestones. And look at the pop on those champagne color rhinestones. I mean, it's fantastic. I don't know what these two things came off of, but they're both little beautiful glass. And the way the light disperses through them, I'm thinking these could be crystal. I know in the 80s I had these as earrings, so I'm not sure these have a little, you know, a little bail and everything. So I'm not sure what these are. Maybe they were earrings. I don't know, but there's 2 of them. Okay, and speaking of which, I have 2. Boy, and they love everything. I have these 2, and they are magnetic. And I thought maybe they would be like beads for a necklace. And I thought, well, maybe they are magnetic earrings. But listen to that. You want to put this in your ear? I mean, that has a, ooh, you know, they could be earrings. There's 2 of them. I'm not sure if I've ever seen magnetic earrings that have a clasp that is that strong, but ow, Not putting those in my ears. But anyway, I love the little bits and bobbles. I mean, I think they're so much fun. You never know what you're going to find. The box also has some really fun pieces. Multi-strand, all different kinds of seed beads, and a beautiful fall palette. And then it has this little brass pendant. So I don't know if that's commercial made or if somebody made that, but either way, you know, that has a great little look to it. And, you know, this is a very different green. Has all of these little pendants hanging down. These are all acrylic. This has a beautiful pattern and a design where it's carrying across the arc. So, you know, it's really pretty. I mean, it's acrylic, but you know, you're not going to really notice that. Okay, this looks like somebody made this. Beautiful color seed beads, though. I mean, but you could certainly take it apart or layer it with something blue or silver. I think that would be really pretty, too. Here is a Shambhala style closure for this faux pearl necklace. Unfortunately, it does have a little of the paint coming off, the finish coming off, but I think you could probably save, you know, the closure and the beads. So, you know, I'm trying to catch as many of these as I'm going along, but that one has a lot of repurpose value there. And then we have two really, really cool statement pieces. You know, this one is heavy. I would have thought there would have been a hang tag on here, and someone certainly could have taken the hang tag off. It has a great gold tone finish. It's heavy. These are nice pieces here that are on the back. I mean, this is just a gorgeous piece, and it's not like your, you know, cheapy Walmart $5 statement necklace. So I thought that was a great little find. And then this one, oh my word. If you are into rhinestones, this would be a great one. It's understated, but it has enough pop on here to make you go, huh. It has that same kind of that Rolo chain and the same kind of finish that the one before did. So I'm not sure where these came from, but they are really nice. I love the blue with that almost a magenta purple. I mean, it is a great color. Articulation. Nice little find here too. Of course, no box would be complete without an illusion necklace. This one actually has nicer wire and hardware than what we've seen lately. Nice little bracelets and cute little seed beads. That one is a really cool little piece. I love this one. I mean, this is the color you don't see very often. It is a longer piece, including an extender, and it has these faux drusies, but that green, look at that color. I mean, that is such a cool, just such a cool green. Okay, this one was kind of in the middle of the box. It has so much movement. You know, when you see it, it almost reminds you kind of like a flapper dress. There's so much moving. And everything, oh, all the earrings were caught in these little loops. I tell you, it was a nightmare. But it came out, and we were able to save this. You know, it's just fun. It is just a fun piece. It has a lot of dynamic, you know, dynamic moving pieces going on there. I love it. Okay, this one is by Avenue. Again, it's a longer piece. Has that muted gold tone, brass tone look to it. You know, asymmetrical. Some people love that. Some people hate that. But it has a great look. I think this would be a fantastic piece to layer. Speaking of which, I think this would be a great piece to layer with a big chunky monkey kind of necklace. It has that one little acrylic swirl bead going on here. And I mean, if you had a really long necklace in kind of that cream color, ooh, I think that would be fantastic. Oh, and this got mixed up with the necklaces, but we have this other bracelet. Talk about fun and funky. All of these charms with the enameling. They're hefty, they're chunky. I mean, talk about cool pieces, right? I mean, and in pretty darn good shape. Of course, we also had a few multi-strands. These guys always have such hassle in the middle of a tangle because, you know, you're dealing with trying to keep the necklace all intact. This one is intact. Okay, although it's not cooperating at the moment. There we go. You know, it has the Native American look with the faux turquoise look. I mean, these are acrylic beads, but, you know, it has a great look to it. It has its own natural layering going on. So that worked out really well. Okay, this one is a little older. It has a little wear. At least it looks that way, you know, at the top. But down here, the tassels look to be in really good shape. I originally thought maybe this was a bolo, but these are, you know, these are attached, so it's not a bolo, but it would be a great layering piece, I think. You know, even with the little bit of wear we've got going on up here, I still think that'd be a nice layering piece. This one here, again, I think if you wore this with a shorter, really beautiful, sparkly something or another, and then because you just have the little bit of rhinestones on the shoulders here, and then the very dainty chains for the drop, again, nice layering piece. This one is, I am so shocked I could not find a maker on this. This has the chain that has the black and the gold all together in it, but wait till you see down here. Look at this. These are beautiful. Absolutely. These rondelles have great rhinestones in them. These 3 beads are glass. It is a bolo. This does move up or down. And then you have these, the champagne moonstone, but on the other side, look at those rhinestones. They are amazing. So I don't know who the maker is here, but this is a phenomenal piece. And this gold and the black, this is stunning. This piece would be so great for New Year's. Haha, which is today, the day I'm filming this, is New Year's Eve. So this would be a great piece for that. Not that we're going anywhere, but it would be fun to wear that somewhere next year. That'd be a great next year piece. Okay, this piece is J. Crew. Again, we have the rhinestones, the faux pearls, I'm not sure what these are supposed to be, but I think they're glass. They're really, really cold. Maybe like faux turquoise look a little bit there, but look at the gorgeous rhinestones and all the different sizes. It has a nice dynamic look to it. Upscale without being really, really in your face. You know, it is just a nice piece. Here's another J. Crew. You know what I'm going to say already. I'm not crazy about fabric, but look at what we've got down here. These are heavy. I think these rhinestones are glass. We have all of the bezel set rhinestones that are flanking these. Look at all the gold tone we've got going on here. Here's the little J. Crew logo up here. So from here down, oh man, I love this so much. Here up, not so crazy about it. But because of the way they have this, I think you could easily replace the ribbon, because I'm not a fan of using ribbon. But you could easily change out the ribbon. You could attach your own chain. Heck, this is long enough if you want a choker look, you could make that be a choker. Lot of possibility here. And it's J. Crew, so it is amazing. Okay, now the absolute center of my tangle was this. And I think that's why it took so long to get everything. I wanted to open that box, you know, start to finish, and there was absolutely no way. I mean, just no way. If you've ever had one of these slide. They're hooked in such a manner that they slide. So everything just kept moving around. And I love a good tangle, and I'll show you why in a minute. But this was the absolute center. The necklace and the bracelet, they both made it out unscathed. They are gorgeous on. They have a great feel, but don't let them touch anything in your jewelry box. Absolutely nothing, not even each other. So these are going to get bagged individually because, no. Fool me once. All right, this is LC. I'm not so crazy about the leather part at all, but these are beautiful glass beads. So I think, somebody will definitely repurpose just for these few beads. They're gorgeous. This part, but these, those are nice. Those are really nice. And we ended up with a Chico's piece. I mean, I don't know why they didn't put this in a premium box. These are glass beads, multi-strand. They have a great look. Beautiful for fall. I think you could really pull this off for spring as well. But all glass. These are gorgeous. I don't know why this didn't make it into a premium box. I have no idea. All right, we had one ring. And tell me that wouldn't go nicely with this. Okay, so the one little fashion ring. So there was that. And then we have, gang, I don't know what this is. Okay, so it's not big enough to be a necklace. It's too big to be an anklet. It says grease. These are glass beads. We've never been on a cruise. Do they give you stuff? I mean, I know some of the Caribbean cruises do you buy the little bracelet and get the little charms as you go along. Is this the same kind of thing? I don't know. I'm not sure what this is. It's pretty. I just don't know what it is. So we have that. Oh, we have this one necklace. It's long. It's a great layering piece. Gold tone with the two little leaves. I mean, nothing like, ooh, ah, but you could certainly layer that with something. And then let me get these. We have a couple of collars. We have that one. And then the little bits and bobbles would work with a lot of these. So we have that one. We have this chunkier, really lightweight one. I think that really big one with the glass, I think would fit on here. And then we have this gold tone with this really, I think it's supposed to be like faux amber. It's acrylic. But, that bead would also go on this one as well. And let me get the earrings. Oh, and before moving on, let me show you these three, because everything's kind of getting tucked behind the earrings. Looks like some beautiful angel skin coral, or almost that color. Maybe a little orange, a little more on the orange side, but beautiful in an older clasp. I love these. These are a beautiful color. And this really long, hefty necklace is by Mythology. I mean, you can hear these beads. These metallic beads are hefty. Hefty. And then we have this one by Loft, and it is really long. We have these little gold, coppery glass beads, multi-strand. And then look at these kind of gray, white fade. I mean, these are beautiful. So we ended up with that too. All right, now the earrings. Okay, lightweight. We have both the little red stations and the mini hearts. I mean, pierced and adorable. A little more classic, a little heavier. Again, pierced post back. Reminds me of 90s. I'm loving the orange enameling here. Really cute. Standard, just kind of that 80s look. These certainly look like they came from a set, a statement necklace, perhaps. Very 90s. These remind me of Blanche from Golden Girls. Not sure if somebody made these or if they're commercially made, but I'm kind of digging the color scheme they used here. Classic, nice little drop. These are glass, so we have the glass tiger's eye and then the little glass clear beads. Nice little pop of color there. Cat's eye. Again, 2 of these are glass, really pretty. Just fun. Heavy though, same with these. These are really, really heavy. I was so hoping these would be silver. No, but cute. These are hefty. You know, my ears have never been, you know, one to take hefty earrings. And for those of you who have the Arnold Schwarzenegger strong ears, I envy you. I can't wear anything like that. It'll just yank my ear. These are fun. They have a nice drop. They have a nice weight to them, but they are not heavy. So, I mean, talk about fun and party. I think that'd be great for New Year's. Okay, and these here, I'm thinking they probably were part of a statement necklace. They just kind of had that look, but I love that coral color. Beautiful. These I love this enamel swirl here. These are heavier, but they have that look. I mean, just a gorgeous look. Okay, these are heavier too. Usually, the earrings that go with statement pieces aren't that heavy. These are hefty, so I'm not sure if they were paired with something, but they have a great look. I mean, and again, I don't think these were ever worn. But look at that color. Tell me that wouldn't go with just like everything, right? These big old hoops with all of that bling bling. Look at this bling. Fun, super, super fun. Classic pair of hoops. And these little hoops are adorable. I mean, that little pop of color. Love that. Okay, I think somebody made these. So we have like the little briolette. We have this little glass bead. Kind of the cage look on the bottom, almost like a dream catcher. But that little pop of blue, I tell you, is really, really cute. These look like Jumka style. So we have the faux pearls and then the little tassel. I mean, these are cute as all get out. I love the color. They're muted, so it's not really in your face, but a really nice pop. Okay, but these are definitely in your face. These are hefty. I think these may be glass because they are so darn heavy. They're not marked. They look like they have been worn, or at least they've been, you know, rummaging around with something that the finish looks like it's coming off. But oh my word, could you imagine? Oh my gosh, if that were your engagement ring. Oh, but look at this. These are amazing. And talk about some beauties. Here are the singles. We had a few really nice ones. West Germany, Kate Spade. Gorgeous selection here. And this is going to go up for sale with everything else in this box. So if you're interested in the earring lot, here it is. I'm just going to flash the bangles really quick. I have to check this one. This one certainly could be Bakelite, but not too many this time. I mean, we had 2.5 pounds last time, so okay, we're going to finish the box with the precious metals. We did find some, which is great. We had 3 single earrings. They're all marked 925. This one's marked sterling. This is marked 925 CZ, so we do have some beautiful CZs in the heart pendant, and those look like real rubies. And obviously this was gold over. It's starting to fade, but that's okay. 925 necklace. It's broken on the end, so definitely our scrap pile. a very, very small little Rolo chain. It's a pendant chain, but it's intact, so that's good. This one is marked sterling, and this looks like they are liquid silver. I mean, they are the tiny, tiny beads. The necklace itself has a little stretch to it, so I think this is going to be also ending up in the scrap pile. And there's only one earring, so the findings for this will also go in the scrap pile. But that was our box. Not too shabby. You know, I like this box much better than the one we had before. Some great pieces, and this is just sweet as pie. All right, gang, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking and subscribing. We really appreciate you being here and spending time with us. Let me know down in the description where your boxes are coming from, if you've gotten any lately, and what's your favorite treasure out of them. I'd love to know. All right, everybody, be safe, be well. Until next time, we'll see you soon.